now. The process is a process. But one of the key things also is to keep your space clean. Space clean means that you have to be conscientious of who you keep around as you're healing through it. Like, my name was linked to a lot of people, but I wasn't dating anyone. Nobody was touching me. I was in here by myself, still by myself in here. Leia, who sleep with me?
What?
Who sleep with me?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't? So will you be going to your own room tonight?
Yes.
Really? You are? Okay, go get your shower, and then I'll just come up there and kiss you goodnight.
But I don't want to get my shower.
Why? You don't want to get your shower now? Yeah, but I would just come home and get in the bed with my kids. Like, my daughter would just climb up next to me, or, stuff like that. So it's just important that...
Why would you hate me?
It's just important that you do what you got to do in the process and not have anybody that adds to the pressures of healing around you. Do I have a personal photographer? Yes, Cindy. Cindy really is like a family member now, though. I don't see her as a photographer or somebody that works for me.
We see her as family.
Yeah, she's definitely family.
We don't see her as someone who goes like this with the camera.
True.
We see her as a friend.
Okay, shower time for real. It's 10:30. Go to the showers.
It's 10:33.
Put your scarf on first. I saw it over there. Or was it in my room? Why was it in my room? Why was your scarf in my room?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't remember sleeping with me last night?
Stop talking.
Okay. Yeah, try it if you want.
Wait,
Pass me the remote so I can turn this down, because we're going to get into it while you go get your shower.
Can I come back down when I get my shower?
Yeah, if you go tie your hair up and get in the shower now.
I know what to do.
Okay. All right, love you. Thank you, boo.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
I'm talking to them.
Okay.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye, princess. Ooh, a whole mess, child. A whole mess. Any dating advice? I'm 27 and it's just not happening. Oh, it's just God saving you and preparing you. I'm definitely in no rush and feel absolutely no pressure, because there are far fewer good people than there are the other. So don't stress. Don't stress it. And right now is a really difficult time to be meeting people, because we don't get out as much. But I think there's really some peace and solace to be found in that. And sometimes people start placing all these issues on age. And I believe things happen when they're meant to, no matter the circumstances. And my advice on dating is to take people as they are, not as you think you can make them, not as you think you can correct them or fix them. That would be probably the only thing for me next. I don't want to have to fix something with somebody or for somebody. I want to be able to, whoever you are, let me see who that is, and I'll go from there, because I'm definitely sure as hell gonna be who I am. I'm looking to see what y'all saying. But that's the only dating advice I got. Everything else is trial and error. I just think that sometimes we just try to make people something that they may not be equipped to be. Are Shannon and I still friends? For sure. She's 7 years old. So she will need her parents to be mature adults all across the board. And just to be really honest, what I do love about my ex-husband is that he knows that everything is about my kids for me. So when I make a decision, or when I feel something, or when I think something, he really, really respects it and backs me up. And I like that. a whole lot. I appreciate that a whole lot. What are my thoughts on people that want to date but are very insecure? Yeah, that's a tricky one. I mean, we live in a world that's really hard on us as people as a whole, but insecurities come from a lot of different things, and I always say that you can't complete a situation if you're not whole. So I just continue to work on myself so that I don't bring what I've experienced into other things and into other people's lives. What's up, boo? I see you back on the gram. They got your page back. My little cousin in here. I ain't ask. Is his ad. He's so handsome and he's so funny. He actually is my Uncle Larry's grandson. And not everybody know, but a lot of people know my Uncle Larry really raised us. He lived in the house with us and the whole 9 yards. So his death really did me in. And a lot of when people ask what takes so long, honestly, real life just kept happening to me. I was in a hotel for a while. It was a nice one, don't get me wrong. This isn't a complaint or me whining. God is amazing and he keeps covering me. So this ain't, don't take it the wrong way. But real life was happening. My dad's sister died first. Well, 2 months in one day. One from both sides. And then double back to my Uncle Larry really being murdered, for lack of better words. And what that did to my family, if you know me, you know my brother and I are like this. And my mother and her brother were like this. They only 18, 19 months apart. So that really took me completely off my course. I didn't work on anything after his death for a while. And, you know, when I say life is short, I mean it from a real place because, you know, I wasn't expecting for them to knock on my hotel door and for me to answer it. And for my aunt Nita to tell me, you know, she said he had been in an accident, but she didn't really get out right away that you know, that he was gone. And nobody really explained to me how. I'm thinking the whole time a car accident, when in actuality, he had a flat tire. And he was walking. And a car hit him and killed him. So I wasn't thinking about music, guys. I promise you, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, because when I came into the game, I just wanted to be me and represent people that felt like me, that been through the type of shit I have been through and understood that everything is not going to always be perfect. I've never put on, period, at all. I've always bared my soul and was transparent, which I catch a lot of flack for all the time. But I'm still cool with it, because if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to be me. To the death of me, I'm going to be me. And that just took me out. So for a while, I went from geared up, ready to go, ready to release the music, to I'm over it. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on my mama. I want to be the daughter I need to be. I want to be the sister I need to be. Because y'all don't know my brother, but it's a reason that he does not fool up with the industry at all. The way he moves is way different, and how he felt about what happened was way different. Those are the things that I really had to try and take care of and bring some kind of peace there. But I was going through it, and then all of that, I was going home to a hotel. And that's why I'm just saying, no matter what you're going through or what you've been through out there, life is not meant to break you. It is really meant to make you and create character within you. And anybody that no longer feeds your soul or adds to and attributes good things to that, then it's time to walk away and move away. So I was losing people physically, and at the same time, believe it or not, I was losing people that were right here in my face. They weren't there for me. People were hurting me that were supposed to be there for me. I was dealing with a lot at one time. So I'm telling you that don't think one red coin, one award, none of this stuff around me, amongst me, keeps me at peace. None of it holds me at night. None of it dries my tears. None of it. So sometimes when I tap out, I apologize, y'all, but I tap out because I'm human, and I tap out because I ain't come in lying to y'all. I didn't come in that way. After the storm was after the storm. The makings of me was the real makings of me. Me becoming a mom for the first time. And then realizing when I was in the middle of dropping everything to me and love all over me, I was dead smack in the center of a breakup. Hurting. Going through it. I'm talking about up through there. So, you know, I just asked for a little grace in the process because I don't want it to be mediocre. Mediocrity has never been my thing. Like, there have been some times where sound-wise we experiment, like Code Red. It was such an honor to work with Timbaland and do some things that sounded really different. And that wasn't a big album for me, but it was a big moment for me as an artist, just kind of cultivating a sound that I had not tapped into before. And, you know, by the time I got to the making of this album, and I thought it was gonna be simple, I decided to get divorced. That scratched out the whole year 38, hence the reason it's no longer chapter 38. But these are not things that I could foresee or that I was planning. These were things that just started happening to me, you know? You say you see murder what? I didn't see your question before it left. I love your fashion sense. What does that say? Finter Haney. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, people spend a lot of time putting on in this forum. Listen, I would have been a much bigger star, a much wealthier woman, had I put on for you. That was a choice, a decision that I made. A lot of the stuff you haven't seen me do is not because it wasn't offered. It's because I made the choice not to. I got all the calls, but I knew what people were sacrificing to do what they were doing. I didn't want to sacrifice that.